How much did you look out for this when the fixture list was out?
Well, I didn't have to look too far, because as soon as the fixture list came out, I think I had about 10, 15 tweets, everyone saying, "Oh, you're here in early August, end of August." So, but no, it's definitely one you look forward to. You always look forward to going back to the old clubs, and every time fixture list comes out, depending on what league I'm in, I look at the clubs I've played for and look at when I'm playing against them. So when I was at Torquay, it was always looking for Bristol Rovers or Chesterfield, but now I'm here, it's looking at Torquay. So Torquay away is a good game. It's a bit of a local derby, as far as local derbies go, I suppose, in this league. It is for us. So yeah, looking forward to it.
And what's your experience been of going back to former clubs in the past?
I've been quite fortunate. I've never really fallen out with too many people, and I've always left on good terms. So as far as going to ex-clubs, it's been a great experience for me. So I'm hoping that it can stay the same way. And for me, there's a definite respect for the club and the fans at Torquay. They were fantastic with me. So I'm really looking forward to going and seeing a few familiar faces, even though there's a lot that's changed as far as the club goes. But with the fans, they're always the same, and they're very passionate, and they care about their club very much. And yeah, it'll be good to go back and to see a few friendly faces.
And the key word there seems to be respect. That's how you can sort of make sure if you leave on good terms, then you might be welcome back.
Yeah, definitely. It was a case of I was released by them rather than me leaving to find pastures new. So I think they, there was never ill feeling when I left. The club was going through a transitional stage, as has been well documented. So it was a tough period for the club at the time, but I'd like to think that the fans appreciated the effort that I put in on the pitch. I never shirked a challenge and always give 100%, and I think they appreciated that. And the fans there were always brilliant with me and always supportive. So, like I say, the word respect, I've got nothing but that for them. So yeah, just really now looking forward to going back, and I'm as much as I respect them, I'll be doing my absolute most to be winning for Cheltenham.
And I suppose Cheltenham go there in very good spirits as well after the Barrow win.
Yeah, after the start we've had, so far undefeated, and we feel we probably could have had a few more extra points on the table, but the Barrow win was a funny feeling. We come off the pitch relieved and frustrated. was how I would explain the feeling in the dressing room afterwards, because we know we didn't perform to where we should be performing. But in saying that, we still showed character to come from a goal down to win the game. And at the end of the day, results are the most important thing. But I think performances will get you that result, and our performance was below par, so a bit frustrated, but like I say, it's a good sign that you can come off the pitch frustrated, having won the game.
And your defensive partner slotted into a back three. How happy are you with that formation?
Well, we've only had half a game, so it's new, but I've done that before at previous clubs. We've played in a back three before, so it's nothing unfamiliar to me. And I'm happy just to be playing, really, and we'll see what happens and what that gaff wants to go with. But it looked like it worked on the day. It got us a result in the end, and obviously Rob coming in on the right side, he had a good 45 minutes, and obviously capped it off with a goal at the end. So it was a great debut for him, and if he can keep popping up with 88th minute winners, then he can stay here all season for my liking.
And obviously the system suits your fullbacks as well, pushing on as wing-backs.
Yes, it can double up both ways. If you're a goal down like we were, then you can push on and have almost out-and-out wingers without that sort of defensive worry. But if you're 1-0 up, under the pump, away from home, you can almost go into a back five almost and be quite solid. And so it works both ways. It allows for good transition from attack to defence. So it can be a good formation to play. You just got to make sure that you don't, leave the full back areas. Can be a vulnerable area for you. But both wing backs and full backs, both of them have good engines. They're both fit lads. They're quite young, so that shouldn't be a problem for them, and they should be able to handle that position if the manager decides to go with that formation.
And 2 games so close together over the bank holiday weekend. How do you get through it as a player mentally?
Mentally, it's great. You want to play games. It's not a problem. Your body sort of feels the stress, I suppose, on a Tuesday morning. But it's like, you play the game Saturday, and as long as you recover right Saturday night and on the Sunday, then you're fine to go again on the Monday. Your body starts to get used to it over the years. That it's game after game and come thick and fast. So that's why we've been doing pre-season. That's part and parcel of it, getting the fitness in and the wear and tear on your body. It's should be able to deal with it. So mentally, it's not a problem. Like I say, you want to play all the time, and if you tell yourself you're going to be fine and you're going to be okay, then generally your body can perform it. Your body's an amazing thing, so you can get through a lot of things. There's worse things you do. You see people all the time do marathons back to back to back. Like 7-day marathons. So as far as 2 games in 3 days, I'm sure we're all fit enough and young enough to deal with that.
Good man. Thank you. Good luck.